realistically, it's very difficult to change the Constitution. And I think that that's the first question, is what are the odds in a Congress that's generally deadlocked and that has a hard time passing bills that they'd actually manage to push through a constitutional amendment. I'd rate that as very, very low. And second, what's interesting to me is that the same people who are proponents of doing away with birthright citizenship are generally anti-government forces as well. So they don't believe that the government does a good job. And so I always find it particularly ironic, because with anything dealing with immigration, the devil's in the details, it's in the execution, it's in the implementation. So to do away with birthright citizenship would add a whole level of complication to an already broken system, and you'd be depending upon the government to get things right in a really complicated system where you remove the simple idea that if you're born here, you're a citizen, and add different criteria. And so you're asking the federal government to do something in a situation where you say they're already failing. And so I find that particularly ironic in the debate on birthright citizenship. It's hard to tell how many people actually come to this country to have children. And again, it becomes an anecdotal question. It becomes one of these very angry rhetorical questions about, droves of pregnant illegal aliens crossing the border to have their children, and thereby having a child entitled to all that an American citizen is entitled to. So I don't think it would actually make that big a difference. The biggest thing that drives immigration flow is the economy. It's the availability of jobs, it's the promise of a better life, and that is what drives immigration. I think to a much lesser extent, it's the idea of having a native-born citizen.